Hi, my name is Hannah Cody and I'm a travel advisor here at Legacy Travel. I am going to talk to you about my trip that I just took to Disneyland and Maui, Hawaii. On this trip, I took my husband and my twin boys who are 5½. So what we decided to do on this trip, since my kids are 5½ and probably can't handle a 9-hour flight, is we spent 3 nights at Disney's Grand Californian at Disneyland. We enjoyed the parks for 2 days, and then we flew from LAX to Maui, and we spent 5 nights in Maui at the Grand Wailea, and then we flew back to LAX, stayed at the airport for the night at a hotel, and then we flew back home the next day. So this was our 3rd trip to Disneyland, and having gone 3 years in a row, we really had an idea of what the kids liked, what they didn't like. So what we did this year is we actually got to Disney around 1 o'clock the first day, and we spent half that first day at Disneyland. This year we just did 1 park per day tickets instead of the park hopper like we usually do, because we kind of have an idea of the rides the kids like and don't like. One of the things that we really like, that I always recommend to my clients and that we will forever do, is download the Disney app, load our tickets on the app, and then we always purchase the Max Pass. The Max Pass is $10 per person per day, which might seem like a lot, and it certainly can add up, but the really cool thing about that is the second that you step into the park, you can begin making your Fast Pass reservations. Now at Disneyland and Disney's California Adventure, there are only 5 to 8 rides where you can actually create a Fast Pass. So the nice thing about that is, unlike the massive crowds of people that are going to get in the Fast Pass line, you don't have to actually go to one of the kiosks at the ride to get the Fast Pass. You can just get it on your mobile app, and it's like its own ticket. You just scan it when you get to the Fast Pass line and you're through. So we were able to do that on all of our favorite rides, which really made it a faster process, hence Fast Pass. The other thing we did this year that we had not taken advantage of before was we did the extra magic hour each morning. The reason this was our first year is because the kids were a little bit older, they could stay out for longer periods of time, and we went to bed earlier this year. We only watched the fireworks 1 day. So the cool thing about that, especially if you're staying at the Grand Californian, is that morning you can wake up, go through the bottom entry that's from your hotel, enter the park, and you have access to the entire park, whereas even though, let's say the Disneyland hotel guests can get in the park at 7, they don't get to ride any of the rides until 8. So we had free reign of the park. We got to do the Cars ride. We were the first people in line. That was a really cool experience. One of the things I really like about Disney's Grand Californian is the private park entry. It's just for hotel guests. You can enter at 8 a.m. on regular days, 7 a.m. during the magic hour, and it's just for hotel guests. So you go in, instead of entering in the regular park entrance, you go into the Grizzly Peak area, which is neat, and it's cool because when you go in, you're the only ones there, so you're not competing with a lot of people, and like I said, it's really, really cool because for a whole hour, only Disney's Grand Californian guests have access to that whole park when it's their time for the magic hour. So the last time my husband and I were on Maui was for our honeymoon. It was just the 2 of us, and we actually stayed for 8 nights, 9 days. So we knew that we didn't want to stay that long with 2 5-year-olds, and we've traveled a lot every summer with our kids, and we like traveling with them. We really enjoy it, but as they're getting older, you know, sometimes they will get frustrated that we're not, you know, going somewhere fast enough. So for us, the thing with Maui that we enjoyed most was just relaxing and the pool and the beach. And the reason that we chose Grand Wailea was because of their pools. They have one of the best pools in Maui. They have a ton of water slides that even the little kids can enjoy. So we were going up and down the stairs every day, hitting all of the water slides. They really loved that. They have pool waiter service, which was really neat. That was something that was cool because you can't always, as a parent, you know, you can't leave your kid and go order food. One parent would have to stay with the kids, so you can avoid that juggling back and forth and just order through the waiter that's coming by. So we really liked that. It was really cool because with the kiddos, one of us was able to enjoy snorkeling on the beach. So we still got to do the adult things that we wanted to do without having to go off of the resort property. So I think that was one of the biggest benefits to the Grand Wailea. One of my favorite things about Maui since I have been is how much it has changed. What we normally like to do is we'll get, you know, our drinks and some snacks and stuff that we want for the week when we first get there. That way we aren't having to buy everything that's overpriced at the hotel. So this year when we landed, there was a Target. We were really excited to see that, and honestly, the prices at Target were the exact same as you would pay here in Dallas. So I thought that was really awesome. We didn't overspend on food, so we were able to stock up on like some Lunchables and Pop-Tarts and drinks and things that we could enjoy while we were there. Maui it's just grown so much in the last 8 years. They've added more new restaurants, more services, like Uber is there now. I was shocked at how much more reasonably priced things had gotten. If you're ever looking at planning a trip to Maui or taking the kids to Disneyland, I would love to help. I'm a Hawaii travel expert and actually part of the inaugural program for Signature Travel Network, and I am an expert in Hawaii. I would love to help you plan your vacation.